Alright, so let's see. We have Waves over here as a human right there against an undead.
Ready to
So he
work.
posted on Jim's Discord under new players. I don't know his level, but I know he's playing on W3C right now because we saw the zoom and all. Um, yeah, I can't show the chat or anything anyway. What I understand is this game was back and forth, and he's wondering what he could have done better.
Ready to work.
So the goal is really to see if there's something that
Ready
can
to
improve
work.
every game. Not just this specific game in mind, but if I see something that could improve every
Ready
game.
to work. Job's done. Job's done.
Okay, you're juggling with your peasants.
Job's
For the
done.
archmage,
Ready to
you
work.
have 300 and yeah, okay, a bit late. Okay, and already like the rally points have not moved. Hopefully this, yeah. Okay, so we are at new player level. We are not high up.
This had better be worth.
Yeah, the archmage stayed there. So first little thing is you can control your rally points.
Job's done.
But I'm not sure if you have yet the speed acquired for all of the things that I would see. Let's look at the one thing that is mandatory for you to get better.
Ready for action. Ready to work.
So you're not militia creeping in any way. You're already getting your 2 blacksmith and lumber mills. On 30, 5 footmen, one not doing anything yet. There you go, now you tech, okay.
Job's done, job's done. Ready for action.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay. You could be militia creeping with those in the future, getting an expo, maybe a tier 2 expo, I don't know what your plan is. But you know you're against undead. The humans usually go for a fast expo against undead, otherwise it's pretty hard to deal with this this race. Okay.
Research complete.
4.
Our forces are under attack.
Usually want 5 to speed build your expo at the maximum capacity right after. You're going for a rifle. Will you expo? Or will you go for rifle priest 1 base?
Locked and loaded. Upgrade complete.
You go for expo. It's a mix of 2 ideas. Are you still getting your other hero? No. So you're prioritizing your expo instead of a second hero. You're kind of in the middle of 2 strategies. So let's bring a pause. Usually what humans would do is they would go for rifles and maybe MK second with some priests and have a timing attack. With that army you will break undeads most of the time. If you go for expo, usually you go for an expo before you get the tier 2. And then you secure it with some towers and just footmen, and maybe even defend if he comes by with a lot of fiends, for example. But you'll have the economy advantage. He would have the hero level advantage in most cases because he will creep around, but at tier 3 then you pump all the units. Now the other strategy that humans could do here is tier 2 expo as you're doing, but with Arcane Sanctum, and basically it's a buffer before you go to tier 3 to just survive with some spell breakers, and that's basically it. Spell breakers and priests. If you go for a rifleman, usually it's because you want to have many riflemen, and very late you go for tier 3 to get a maybe third hero, but mostly knights and inner fire. And if you already have mortars, you want to have shards with that. But yeah, you're mixing a bit of the two ideas, main ideas for humans. I'm leaving the tanks behind. The two army type ideas for humans. So far, the Acolyte scouted, and that's it. You don't have any information of your opponent. Maybe you could have sent Footy to scout, but that's more advanced because it needs for you to split your attention at different places at a time. And you know it gets better.
Job's done.
Getting the Paladin second, okay, is to
Research
switch
complete.
up. It's a change. I'm not sure exactly why Paladin instead of MK.
I live to serve all believers.
Not
Ready
doing
to
anything
work.
with the army. You do get another
Research
peasant.
complete.
This one is not doing anything for a while, but do you see
Ready
the
to
icon? It's
work.
always there. And oops, rally point.
Locked and loaded.
Weird base already from the undead. Seems like he's built far out with the ziggurat and all. Now does he have an expo? We don't know yet.
Ready
Let's
to
speed
work.
it up a little.
Our
I don't
forces are
understand
under
what you're
attack.
doing here. You could switch the items around as well for the Paladin to deal more damage. Those are obviously images.
Job's
Very
done.
badly used by your opponent, so that's
Job's
great
done.
for you.
Locked and loaded.
Okay. This.
Locked and
This.
loaded.
Yes, okay, just a bit late. The
Our
item.
town is under siege. Locked and
Blizzard. So you went Blizzard without any crowd control. You don't have slow, you don't have clap.
locked and loaded. Build more forts.
Huh.
Job's done. Job's done.
So you kind of creep jacked him.
Ready to work.
Okay, good items. It's not going badly for you right now, it's great. You killed a footy. What for? The morts. Okay, perfect. Mortar
Research
teams are
complete.
good.
Locked and loaded.
2-1. You're running to the next red. So like at this stage, maybe it's because I'm at top 4 times, but it feels like in the last 2-3 minutes you did exactly what you needed. You got like the mentality of a strong player right there. You know that you need to go creep the red. You have your opponent TPing and you run straight to the other red because you know he's most likely going to be there. That's great. Problem is we still don't know if he has an expo. Just small mistakes like you didn't pick this item over here. It's kind of good. It's 15% more attack speed, so basically 15% more damage. Maybe you want to place it on your paladin. Have him with the +3 strength on him. And because you're going to use Blizzard with this Archmage, you're not going to attack a lot, so maybe you want that on this guy. It doesn't matter so far, like you have 7 items, you have 12 slots, you can decide that. You have upgrades, you have your own expo where you have a tower and you didn't get really pushed a lot. You seem to have a group for your priest and a group for your main army. You did go for okay, so you could have swapped the TP around and TP with the paladin. This item right here is pretty important. If the undead picks it up, he has your brilliance aura, which you do have level 1. So basically the same thing. Now you're controlling all of your army at the same time. Maybe you want to control a bit less units at the same time. You have one footman right there doing nothing. So once more, another item picked up. It's gonna remain important. This mortar has not been doing much. This footman is coming back, but what is this mortar team doing? I don't know. Now you're healing your units, but you want to heal your archmage. You might wait for the paladin though, it's gonna take you a while. Mortar team moving in, okay, just micromanagement. You have a lot of gold, like a lot of gold, but you're still getting stuff. So that's good. You want to keep getting stuff, but you're rich at the moment. You only have 3 production building and only 1 is working right now. You can get knights right there. There you go. You could get inner fire. You could get inner fire right now. You have enough to upgrade it. It feels like you're waiting. Maybe you want to get a TP with that.
Our town is under siege.
Would have switched aggro on the Lich or statue or the DK or something that has mana. Oops. No involve, no TP. Yep. Although you had all the attention on that hero, you weren't able to do much with it. Not sure why. But you definitely had the gold for just even an HP potion. So yeah, little micromanagement things. Paladin comes, is he at the altar not moving? Yep, you need to move the rally point.
Cleanse this land.
This one is moving. Okay, you're controlling this guy now. You're still controlling this guy now. Now you go back to the army. Okay. I don't know what was so important to do with the paladin this whole time and not watching the fight. It's the first time I watched this replay, by the way. I'm not like, I haven't seen this before. I just go with what it wasn't like an instinct thing that I thought you would be looking at the paladin longer than you should have. Now you're fighting a bunch. The DK has the orb. This is excellent for the mortars. You're doing excellent damage on the fiends. Mortars are so good. This knight, his better target is a fiend, and maybe he even would have killed one. The mana was low. He did pick up, of course, the pipe. That's bad news for you. And you are still at 2 heroes on tier 3 with 1500 gold, $700 lumber. You have so much here, nothing here. And you of course want to revive the paladin right there.
I await your command.
Because your archmage is already up soon enough. And you want a 3rd hero most of the time against undead.
I come to cleanse
Which
this
of
land.
course most of the time is also the MK and paladin.
I live to serve.
But maybe you want to try something different now. No, you need to move this rally point somewhere else. Your army is all scattered around. You might want to get level 4 with this creep. Maybe even this one, it's more centralized and you'll be closer to the expo, which your towers are not up yet, but it's great that you made some.
Research complete.
I'm not sure like what you're doing with your time right now. Okay, you want mana, you got a mana pot, that's great, you have enough gold for all of that. Another clarity. That's useless, you're wasting 75 gold right there. You had a clarity running already, you can't drink 2. You're getting a clarity as well on your archmage. No TP? Yes you do. Okay, you have 1 TP and a lot of potions. You're giving it to the archmage, that's fine. All of this is just slow. And your army is all around.
Our town is under siege.
Like your Martyr team right there, just pick your items, have them in a team, click on one of your hero or click on the team up somewhere, they'll go there. It's a good blizzard. This knight should be focusing a fiend. this knight as well. You kind of have to ignore the abomination, except if this is your only target. What the hell? You just used ulti, okay. For 3 units, 2 mortars, 1 fiend. Pretty good micro for the hero right there. You saved the paladin. He still has a potion, maybe it's on cooldown, we can't see. Hero focus, that's good, you're gonna get it, right? You're gonna get it, right? Yeah, so you didn't need to use the light. But you got it. That's what matters. Now these will dissipate. This fiend is useless except if he has death packs, but of course he doesn't. You got level 6 Archmage. And I'm guessing you went for that mass teleport, that's good. Now, I don't know how you control your team. You have those 5% doing absolutely nothing. You could be checking here or here for expos. You can get a Death Knight here. You do 300 damage with this Holy Light on Undead. Couple of hits and then you're done. Alright, so he does have an expo for how long? I don't know. This one will... Yeah, this one will walk in? Okay, good. What is this knight doing? I don't know. Why are you controlling it? Let's just go faster a bit. It's already been like 17 minutes. Okay. There's not much happening, to be honest. You're losing units. Went for a weird strat of frostworms against mass rifles. I don't know if he thinks that because they're expensive they're better. 5,000, 2,000, so he has it for already a long time, but less time than you. Okay, now you touch those. I saw you touch those. Let's pause. And you sent them to wood, but you already have 2k wood. So the... Oh, okay, no, you're sending them here. My bad. Or no, you're not sending them here. You only sent one. Most likely coming from this already done expo. And again, those rally points. Wow, you have 3 mortars over here. Imagine if you had that in your army for this whole time. So, if I summarize it all, what I would suggest you do, and maybe even when I was talking about 3 heroes, maybe it's too much for you at the moment. You're maybe not at this level yet to be able to control the 3 heroes properly and have the timing of the spells and all, and micro them out and use all of their items. But basically you've bought this staff, which I have not seen you use at all. If you are not able, and it's not like it's not negative or anything, it's just you need to get better and have more control, and at some point you will be able to. But if you can't use this staff properly, I suggest you maybe just buy an orb. It's straight up damage. It's very much straightforward, simple, and you put it on a hero that will attack. In this case, it's not going to be your Archmage most of the time. It's going to be your Paladin. So that's one thing. Another thing, your rally points. You sent units over there doing nothing for a while. You have like your priests and your knights reaching over there for a while this is still rallied towards this point here, and your altar is still rallied over there. I'm guessing it's still rallied over there for this whole game. You want to have them in a control group, and most of the time you want them rallied to a hero. And if that hero dies, you need to change that target for something else, otherwise your units will just go randomly to where your hero died, and it's, of course, it's bad. Strategically speaking, It's either preference or simply understanding the matchup, knowledge about the game. So you'll learn, you'll see what's better, you'll see, should I expo at tier 2? Should I keep going rifleman? That's another thing. But just in general, to be honest, compared to your opponent, you did a good job. And you got the strategical advantage just because 3-3 rifles against frostworms and fiends is very good. He didn't even have the disease cloud. Disease cloud would be good against you, but he only had the A bump for some tankiness. So he definitely made some misses and has to improve himself as well. So what I would suggest really is keep playing, rally points on your heroes, and continue getting upgrades. Continue, doing your thing. You're doing many things right. It's just a bit slow, and so speed, 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 speed. All right, see ya.